Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pathfinder Kingmaker. Where we left off last time, we were in the unfinished clearing. We have a few other little areas to go to around here, like the Shadow Gulch. How do we get to that side of the... I guess it's closer to Varnhold. I think we just go up from there. But let's go to the spider lair first. It's on this side of the river at least. We can make that happen. Restop's just up there. Look at that. It's relatively close to us. It's never a good sign when there's a corpse immediately upon entering an area. Kind of sets the tone for the whole thing.
Charge!
Where are those ones going? Two down?
This will hurt.
Two to go. We'll let our monk tank. She's got the best saving throws in the entire world currently. She's the least like... she's immune to poison, I'm pretty sure. Or is that next level? That might be next level. There's another corpse. This one has an S-stock along with its normal random assortment of goods. Crap. Don't get hit. And if you get hit, don't get poisoned. And if you get poisoned, make your saving throws. Who has my boots now? I'm gonna switch out my boots to somebody. Oh no, okay. We swapped those back. Oh right, because we reloaded because we died horribly. That's what I remember now.
I won't be halted.
More spiders. Anything in there? Nope. Okay. Let's go take a look over here. It's gonna be at least a couple more primal giant spiders.
Their life ends here.
Let our monk go in first. She might die. Damn it, she got poisoned. I knew that was gonna happen. At least she made her saving throw, I guess. We have lots of... By lots, I mean we have a couple of restoration spells. She has at least more than 2 constitution damage. And more than 1 dexterity damage. Still down 2 and 2. Okay. Damn it, there's still more of them.
Together we stand.
Let's shake a leg.
We're gonna need to rest soon anyways, because we're gonna need to get more restoration spells, so might as well use up some sweet hastes. And then miss every attack. Oh boy, a matriarch. And our mage is gonna probably die. Oh, he made a saving throw though. He did the important thing.
My life is a burden.
Onwards!
We're gonna need to rest. Ooh, a bunch of money. And an item. Baked spider legs. I can make an arrow guard. Oh no, I've got a buckler called arrow guard. Plus 4 buckler. And an additional 3 AC against range attacks. That's actually a really nice buckler. Also worth like $12,000, which is going to be a lot of BP, because nobody in our group uses bucklers. Everyone knows bucklers are inferior. Actually, wait, before we rest, we have a normal restoration, don't we?
Ready.
Or did we get rid of all those again? Spells... No, we totally have restoration spells. Alright, go. I know they cost diamond dust, but whatever. Problem solved, let's rest up. And then we'll head off to the next area. That wasn't such a bad zone. I like how... I wonder if we're eating baked spider legs. To be fair, that sounds truly disgusting. If anyone's eaten spider legs, let me know. Kinda curious, how are they? They sound vile, and I can assure you that even if you tell me that they are the greatest things ever made, there is a significant, only slightly above non-zero chance that I will eat them.
We do it my way.
Well, slightly above a 0 chance, I should say. There's only a slightly non-zero chance I'll eat them. That's what I meant to say. Because spider legs sound truly gross, and I just don't see myself ever enjoying a spider... And you know what? Let's just clarify it. Any insect leg. I know people eat insects for protein, but that's just not gonna be what I'm gonna do. Nope. I wonder what's this way. I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna quick save because I know it's gonna take us a bit probably to go wander off into the hinterlands of Dunsword. We encountered something. What did we encounter way out here in the middle of nowhere?
I won't be halted.
What's a knobber? A small but well-armed group moves across the flatlands. Tattoos, leather and fur clothing, bone amulets at their belts. These are barbarians, Kellids to be precise. Probably from neighboring Numeria, or maybe lands even further north. They stop when they see you, hands on their weapons and frowns on their faces. Who are you then? What do you want? The barbarians watch you sternly, their hands still on their weapons. I'm the local baron. My lands aren't far from here. Wait, really? Khalid examines you closely. Well, I'll write your baronship then. Or whatever it is they call you. I'm Nobber. We're from Numeria, part of the Tiger Lord's tribe. We're just minding our own business, not looking to pick a fight. We don't want any trouble. We're not after anybody. I'll heal the barbarian. Pay up. The barbarian woman gives you several coins. After you heal the woman's disease, she breathes in deeply, relishing the sensation. Wow, thank you. It was a nasty thing, let me tell you. Won't let you take breath in or let gases out. What are you searching for? No idea, really. Dagoth just said we should search for caves and ancient ruins, and he'd tell us if it was what we were looking for. You ask me, we're just wasting our time out here, but Chieftain knows best. Who's Dagoth? Dugath. An old cleric. He's seen a lot, knows a lot, and seems like he's the only one who has any idea what the hell we're looking for out here. Are you the only group of Numerians here? You kidding? Of course not. Our main camp's just over the hills there. You're feeling gutsy? Come pay us a visit. Found anything? Do you know anything about the situation in Varnhold? Varnhold? Never heard of it. Whatever's going on there, we got nothing to do with it. Have you found anything interesting in the area? I wish. We've been searching for the area for days now, but all we found was a cave with some grime-faced half-men, an ancient ruin, no treasures, not a damn thing. Grime-faced half-men, this is their fault. They drove the, people out. From Numeria, you're pretty far from home. Not so far, the Tiger Lords travel around a lot, from the World Wound to Iobaria. Hell, these lands were once practically home to us. We used to clear them damned fae from the gnarl marches on a regular basis. Well, we're here again now. It's nomad life, you see. Never know where you'll find yourself tomorrow. Tell me... No, I'd safe travels. We might have to come back and kill these people. How do we leave this zone? That's a more...
We do it my way.
Interesting topic, because there's no zone transitions on this side of the map. We have to walk past them. We do have to walk past them. I wonder if we're to kill them eventually. It is a possibility. I honestly wasn't anticipating running into barbarians out here. I thought we'd hit like the world border and it would tell us to turn around and go home. Like with the pirates on the other side. There's the Kellid barbarian camp. Alright, well let's go... Wait. South. The blood furrows? That sounds amazing. What's in the blood furrows? I don't know why we're going around to all these random places, but that sounds really cool and I want to see what's in the blood furrows. I'm sure it's going to be very entertaining. Let's quick save. A lot of the zones look the same, or very similar, which is fine with me. I'm actually okay with that. It gives a sort of consistency to the landscape. It looks like this horse fell while trying to climb the rock. It must have been terrified to attempt such a thing. That's looking bad.
Be halted.
The barbarian seems to have died from something. What the hell is that? Is that a bullet? I think that's a bullet. An ancient bullet. We are gonna die. They're commonly known as land sharks.
We can do it!
We don't have any buffs on us at all. Maybe we can get some out in time. Oh, we're fine. Look at that. 1,000 experience for that kill? Really? We found a Taldan warrior seg. I will take all of your stuff. A belt of physical flow. 2 to strengthen dex. The barbarian seems to have died from massive blood loss. Horrible wounds cover his body. His hand is still clutching a knife. The inscription on the stone says, "It is made with blood." The text says, "Running is no help. The grass betrays. Stay with me. Better die than become food for..." The horse's legs are covered with deep wounds. They seem to be bite marks, but the animal died by human hands. His throat has been slit.
A trivial task.
There's a deep hole in the ground made recently. At the bottom you see a pile of bloody rags that look like the remnants of barbarians' clothes. There might not be just one bullet here.
We do it my way.
Deep furrows mar the ground. Although maybe it is the only one. Bullets are known as, yeah, land sharks in the Dungeons and Dragons world. They like furrow into the ground and they attack you in an ambush pattern. We saw that just happen now, actually. Cool. That was a neat encounter. Wasn't super long. Sometimes they're fun, just like nice little flavor encounters. I like those. Gives life to the world. How's our level coming along? We're getting pretty close. 12,000 experience to go. There's a ruined tower. The ruins of the tower loomed over the surrounding plains, like a tombstone so old the time had worn away the epitaph, as well as the language it had been written in. Each crumbling step of the giant stairway was as tall as a grown man's chest, and the huge portal where the door once stood was wide enough for our entire party to walk abreast through. We decided to climb the tower. It was hard to imagine how tall the building must have been before crumbling under its own weight. It's possible that even the owners would have towered above us had they still been around. Even so, by using the cracks and pits in the stone wall, an experienced climber would likely be able to scale the tower. Celine spat on her hands and swiftly climbed up one of the ledges, remained to the second floor. There, the walls had deteriorated further. They were covered in ancient engravings, barely visible symbols of some ancient language. After catching her breath, she decided to... try to read it? Nope. After removing the moss from some symbols engraved into the stone, Silene studied them carefully. Time had ravaged the symbols. She couldn't tell the inscriptions from the fine netting of cracks covering the wall. With no hope of gleaning anything useful, she decided to climb further. Climbing higher was no easy task. Silene's fingers slipped on the wet moss and the rocks crumbled beneath their feet. Perched atop a shelf on the opposite wall, a large black raven watched Silene's ascent intently. Clinging to the signs that were carved into the wall, Silene slowly began moving upwards. At last she reached the top. An uneven stub was all that was left of the spire that once must have reached the lower clouds. Alas, there was no treasure to be found there unless you were willing to count the magnificent view of the surrounding area. A fire flickered in the distance. Someone had set up camp there. Finding out that she had seen enough, Silene carefully descended. After that, we decided to leave, I guess. We got a couple hundred experience out of that. I think we missed a thing. The Sepulcher of Fallen Heroes. How do we get there? This way? I will go to the Sepulcher of Fallen Heroes. This is actually an indoor area, it looks like, so far. It is definitely a indoor area, and with a giant door. A massive stone door blocks the entrance. It has no knobs, buttons, or other signs as to how to unlock it. However, a thick patch of moss has been scraped off the door's hinges, hinting that it's been opened recently. Let's search. You can't find any physical mechanisms. It seems the door must be opened through some magical means. Detect magic. A faint transmutation aura. Force that thing. You barely scratched the door. You may as well have tried forcing your way through the rock face around it. So let's do that instead. Can I guess just dispel magic?
I'll take care of it.
Do we have a dispel magic memorized? I don't think we do. We do not. We'll come back and try to dispel magic later. I will open you one day. I don't know how to open you yet, but we will get back to you. The drunken rage is still going on.
Life is a burden.
Now the question has become, do we try and get back to our lands and quickly do ruler stuff? Might be worth a while, actually.
Adventures can wait.
We can rest here. I want to see if we've gotten rid of that stupid giant who's being very annoying. And we're very close to our own lands, so this shouldn't be too hard. Back to there we are in our own lands now. The Howling Wolves are a triumph, +5 community, +1 military. Just deal with him already. I don't want him around anymore. So annoying. Another 5 or 3 days or whatever it is until we get our next chance to get rid of him. Alright, back to the overgrown cavern. Everything is so mountainous here, it takes forever to walk. Alright, let's see what's here. See who kicked out those brigands. And then we'll kill them all too. Well, maybe not kill the brigands. I haven't decided on the brigands. Barbarians are here. Oh, the barbarians can live here, kick the brigands out. Hey, who's that walking over there? A barbarian standing guard at the cave entrance calls over to you coarsely. It's dangerous to walk around here, better turn back. The guards look to you with their hands on their weapons while waiting for an answer. This is your only warning. Let me in or I'll force my way in. Looking to put your strength to the test, that can be arranged. Move back.
We can do it!
The Baron's up front with the barbarians. And he killed both of them instantly. Alright, what do we got? Masterwork hand axe, I'll take that. And I'll take that one too. I think we just made enemies of the barbarians, but I don't care. Hello? Anybody else in here? I'll take that. It's probably worth something to the storyteller. Left or right? Let's go right first, I guess.
Stand with me.
Don't touch anything, I'm watching you.
We shall
Oh dear. Who the hell's Bolga? Oh, she's dead, it doesn't matter. Damn, Elira, that critical hit though. That 5d6 piercing sneak attack damage.
No one stands in my way.
Alright, what do we get out of this? So, bunch of healing things. A Masterwork Falchion. Some sort of meat and a turquoise. I'm willing to bet we were supposed to talk to them.
That was easy.
But they were very rude to me, and so I don't take kindly to rudeness to me. We're probably gonna have to kill all the barbarians now.
I won't be halted.
Wait a minute. Is that pile of meat and bones that was once a barbarian something we can loot? Yes, but we already had it. So we've already killed this part, because apparently they came running when their armory guy died. And then they promptly died too. And we learned how to make
We do
cheese
it my way.
tostada. Or that's what we picked up. One of the two. Well, we finished that. I wonder where those Spriggans were. You can probably tell them they can move home. What was that under? Oh yeah, we're supposed to go see Bakken as well. We have 164 days before we have to go back and deal with that thing again. Oh, I still need an emerald. Okay. Well, I don't know where the Spriggan quest is, so we'll have to figure that out later. There's nothing else here, I don't think. Nope. Well, we got rid of the barbarians, at the very least, from the cave. But that doesn't help us with the missing Varnholdians. Varnholdens? I don't know what to call them. What would you call them? I'm gonna call them Varnholdens. I think. It still says we have things to do there, so I'm gonna go back in. Clearly we missed something. Not entirely sure what just yet, but I'm sure it's something. Are we supposed to bring somebody here, perhaps? Oh, someone's back here. The Spriggans are back here. A guy is here. Armed with a broken-handled knife, a guy is busy whittling a steak from a large stick. You see a pile of such sticks nearby, along with a coil of rough rope and some chunks of wood. Spriggan barely notices you, so consumed in his work. How are you doing after everything that happened? Been through worse. Did they do much damage to your home? Not much, he drawls. Stole some traps. Scattered the beds, threw away all of our food, the dolts. But they left behind some useful things too, so I won't hold a grudge, and it's all mine now, so don't even think about taking anything. What are you doing? I'm obviously whittling stakes to make traps. Set some by the stream, so now I need more. Not many of us left, can't watch everyone's back. When I'm done, I'll check the others and the pitfalls they're digging. He throws us a sideways glance, not telling you where the pitfalls will be, so be careful walking around here, or better yet, don't walk around here at all. You're so secretive, would you be willing to tell me more about yourself? A guy stops working and looks at you intently. Why should I do that? Are you trying to get close to us? Want to learn our weaknesses? I didn't need to know anything about your weaknesses to kill your kin before. Don't try my patience again. The Spriggan cringes and glares at you. Go on then, he mutters through clenched teeth. Ask your questions. It seems like your whole life is merely fighting for survival. So you're starting to get it. Some people think the world's full of song and dance. In reality, all that stands between you and death is your ability to take care of yourself. We don't waste time on frivolous nonsense. You're related to gnomes, right? A guy's voice lowers to a contemptuous hissing. Those clowns, yes, we're unfortunate enough to share common blood, and that's all we share. You and gnomes don't look much alike. Why is that? A guy scratches his head. Is that bad? Gnomes are noisy, reckless, and weak. Gotta keep a distance from them to survive. Being more like them would be worse. Do you have any legends or story about your creation? Where's the sense in that? Why spend time wagging tongues when we could spend time hunting? How do you get along with the other races? The further we are from them, the better. They don't bother us, and we don't bother them. Been like that for many years, and it works just fine. Alright, I'm gonna leave. Because you are a very unpleasant person, Spriggan.
We do it.
I am going to probably call it a video here. In the next video, we will head out, see what we can find what happened to the people of Varnhold, because apparently they are still missing, and I thought the cave would deal with some of that, but it did not. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others, I'll see you next time.